This is going to be a more informational kind of video. I'm not going to be cracking any jokes or making any sick plays. It's just to show you guys and also teach myself how this works. Hey there. Have you ever wondered when you should wait for gold in base, or when you should grab a quick jungle camp? If you need just 70 more gold just to reach that next item, should you go snag wolves or raptors? Which camp is fastest anyway? How much gold do they even give? In this video, I'm gonna answer those questions. Of course, in a real game, you wouldn't normally have all the jungle camps available to you at all times. To have it be applicable to games where some camps are unavailable, I just tested all the camps. Take the fastest available one in your own games. So to get started, we first need to know how much gold you get per second passively, to see at what point it's faster to just wait for your golden base. According to the wiki, you generate gold at a rate of 2.04 gold per second, so we're just going to round that off to 2 gold per second to keep things simple. To keep things standard, I used Caitlyn for all the tests. There were 2 sets of tests, one at level 6 with the Gale Force boots and a longsword to simulate an early to mid-game state. The second set was at level 11 with the Gale Force boots, collector and a pickaxe to simulate mid-game and beyond. Since at high item counts and levels, the camps just get vaporized anyway. I ran these a couple of times and took the average, since there's an element of randomness with the efficiency I took the camps with, as well as critical hits. I put all the data I gathered into a table and it looks like this. All the camps at set 1 were taken at level 4 and all camps at set 2 were taken at level 6. Though as they scale up in level, they'll all scale with health similarly, so you'll get same results. The time to clear for both sets includes the time to walk to the camp, clear the camp and recall. Use of abilities was allowed, and I also did animation cancelling on my autos and all that good stuff to make it as short as possible. The gold per clear for camps remains the same regardless of what level they are, so this is just standard. The gold per second is the amount of gold you get per average time it takes to clear the camp. Not really useful for this test, but I thought it was interesting to see which camps are the most efficient for your time. These are the times for both sets, with the gold values adjusted to include the gold you passively generate while taking the camp. Naturally, camps that take longer will have more inflated values because you passively generate more gold. For 50 gold or so, I would recommend waiting in base because you'll generate that in 20 to 25 seconds, which is a lot better than spending about 40 seconds taking your quickest camp, which will put quite a damper on your tempo in lane. For Caitlyn's moveset, the fastest camp to take is Wolves, coming in at 36 seconds, though it's very closely trailed by both Gromp and Red Buff, which take 37 seconds each. First, we'll look at the numbers for our early game build, set 1. As a rule of thumb, if you need between 50 and about 185 gold, you should be trying to take Wolves, then Gromp, then Buffs. Ideally, you'd never take Raptors because they take 40 seconds, which is just not worth it. At that point, you should move on to Krugs, which if you need more than 185, they give 200 regardless, so take Krugs if you really need a lot of gold. And for our mid-game and beyond build, set 2, keep in mind that since you clear faster with more items, you do get less gold per clear, but the clears are faster, so overall it is still more efficient than the early game, of course. If you need about 170 gold or less, you should be trying to take Red Buff, then Wolves, then Gromp, then Blue Buff. Raptors still take longer than the rest, but they are in a more acceptable place in the late game. Once again, if you need 180 gold or more, your best bet is going to be Krugs. Thanks for watching. This video took more work than expected. Drop a sub or like if you enjoyed or learned something, and dislike if you hate my voice. Thanks. Bye.